I'm actually such a dumbass. Alright, well, Fat Boo in my lineup. I play the Boos for damage mitigation to the rest of my team. His taunt, his chocolate, it all prevents the enemy team from hitting mine. I don't really care if the Boo itself dies, as long as the rest of my team is not taking damage. So some people prefer Cell, right? Because Cell lives longer. He dodges, right? So he won't die as quickly, but he doesn't pull aggro, right? He won't force AoE teams to hit him, whereas Boo does, and that's just my preference. So a lot of people keep on asking which double S tank is better, Kid Boo or Cell. It's really just your preference. Um, not all units have their standard attack hit the front line though, Max. Like Frieza units generally hit the back line. The Android units hit the back line. Um, Trunks hits the back line. Do you mean for the giveaway? So yeah, let me actually just go ahead and open it, and there you go. So I've opened it up. I'll do the winner picking on stream so that you guys can see it pick. No, you gotta type raffle, not join. So yeah, so I personally just happen to prefer Boo, especially with the fact that he can chocolate up to 3 people. So let me go back to this that some people were saying that we weren't really getting it. So Vegito and Vados have been added. I posted their skills in the main Discord server. A new spirit has been added for penetration, right? So if this will, oh wait, haha, wrong character. So you're gonna get a new stat on these spirits for penetration. You know, I don't really see that as something people are really gonna go for. Like if you happen to get it, whoop-de-doo, but I don't think anyone's really gonna try really hard to get penetration. Um, the new Null Realm in Ultra Dimension won't really make too big of a difference, considering I think I'm the farthest along on it, and I still have to complete 4 little story sections before I can get to a new chapter. So no one will really see that for a while to come. And then the part that I'm pretty sure everyone was wondering about is this bug fix on Detonate. Does hit percent increase the chance to add boot? No, it does not. The boo chocolate chance is just what it is. So deal 118% attack damage to 3 targets, 27% chance to turn the target into chocolate for 1 turn. And that's pretty much it. Upon deploying, you can taunt 2 targets for 2 turns. 50% chance to counterattack. He revives. Upon revival, taunt another enemy. Block increase, penetration increase. Yeah, there's nothing to increase his chance for chocolate. Um, yeah, I think Gotenks has one of his skills increases his CC chance. Yeah, control chance increases, but no, you cannot increase the chance for chocolate. What spirit should you focus on for a bleed team? Well, the best spirit is gonna be something that adds bleed percent. Um, Other than that, raw attack damage with some break to get through their defenses. that'll probably be your best shot, those 3 spirits. I think you can actually see the stats here, right? Yeah, you can. So, attack, bleed damage, and break, I would say are the best things to get just for the bleed. Um, so back to next week's patch that everyone's kind of worried about, the bug fix on Detonate crits. Um, I don't think this will really affect bleed too much, especially not on the higher end of the bleed teams. Mostly because bleed doesn't depend on crits. Like if you have a bleed team lineup and you depend on a critical hit to carry you through a fight, then you shouldn't be using a bleed lineup. So when I actually did some napkin math, as Nad puts it, um, in Discord, I think he actually copy pasted it into the main Discord server today, a good chunk of it. But I calculated my Vegito's damage completely without crits at all. So just I ignored critical strike at all, and I just made pretend it didn't exist, and Vegito would still have done more damage with his bleed than if I was than if I was using Mystic Gohan. Why is this even here? There you go. Like if I had Mystic Gohan over here with the exact same stats as my Vegito, Vegito would still do more damage, even if I calculated Gohan with a crit. So, no, I do not think that this Detonate bug fix will really hurt or make bleed teams obsolete to the point that now you want to switch to crit. Bleed is still going to be king even after this. It will hurt because everyone has a little bit of critical strike chance, and that automatically makes the damage slightly better. But honestly, like even when I did get a crit with him, where is it? There's a here crit damage is at 130% plus 131. So if I ever got a crit, it would do roughly um, times 2.5, right, of my normal damage. But my crit chance is not that high. And where is my crit? Oh, I have more or less an 80% crit chance. It looks high, but the problem is, so this is just for the tenacity. The only thing that isn't being calculated here is tenacity, which is what the damage that you receive from a crit. The problem is I don't actually crit that much because this exists. Crit resistance. So when this is maxed out just in your clan tree at level 25, that's 15% crit resistance. So my 80% crit chance goes down to 65%, right? And then on top of that, you know, you get these stupid characters that have a bunch of 75% crit resistance. So my Boo starts with 75% crit resistance, my Vegito has 80% crit chance. That leaves me with a 5% chance to crit. Now, on top of that, you know, I don't actually have my clan tech for defense max, do I? That's block, dodge, tenacity. Oh, where is it? Oh, here we go, crit resistance. It's at 13%. My Boo versus my Vegito will never crit, ever. Is this like Sakura Clicker with Dragon Ball Z? I don't even know what Sakura Clicker is. Um, but yeah, my Vegito versus my Boo, he'll just actually never crit. So this bug fix that everyone is saying is a nerf, it literally doesn't even make a difference to me because I never crit anyway. It makes no difference. So if you think this is gonna hurt you because you rely on a critical hit, then you should be building a crit team because you're not building your bleed team right. Um, on top of that, Frieza, his terror is actually finally gonna get a percentage. Right now he's glitched. Um, right now he's glitched out. There's undefined chance to trigger terror. This is actually 0%. This undefined is 0. This terror just actually never worked. He doesn't have a passive at all. So this is gonna be a big buff for Frieza. They actually gave him a percentage chance, and on top of that, it's also going to have heal reduction. Sorbet is also being buffed. Ah, well, I don't know about you then, Max, but mine doesn't. 4 enemies at the same time? Oof. Maybe it just doesn't work for me because my Frieza hits tanks and they're already CC'd. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just unlucky. RNG hates me. Yo, I pulled 80,000 diamonds worth of these Shenron pulls. I spent 80,000 on this like 2 days ago. I didn't get Shenron even once. I was so mad. I was so damn. Yes. My spirit luck is also trash. Um, so what do I think is good to order to prioritize upgrades, marks, weapons, etc.? Um, so for me, upgrade these gears are always going to be the best thing for you to upgrade because they are the same no matter what character you use. You will, like, if you ever change from bleed to crit to full on tank, these will always be the same. So if you have to make a choice, go for these gears. After that, the earrings are also always going to be the same no matter what character you're using. I would recommend those if you haven't really decided on what you want your team to be. Gears and earrings are going to be the way to go. After that, marks, if you don't know what you want, just go for Zen. It'll give you attack damage, it'll give you speed, and it'll give you hit, right? Zen is decent on everyone. Everyone benefits from all of these stats. Um, there is no free triple S. I'm doing a money giveaway, right? I'm gonna be giving out $120 in 4 different giveaways, each one for 30 bucks. There will be 4 winners today. And then after the stream is done, I will upload the video of the stream to YouTube. And then new players can comment on the video with their in-game name and their server number, and the dev for this game, Moon, will also pick a few of them from those comments to receive a redeem code. I'm not sure what's going to be in the code, but she will give out some redemption codes for new players. Um, so yeah, it was gear, then earrings, then kind of marks, and weapons right after that. Um, so destruction is pretty good for any damage dealer. Other than that, rapid I have on people that I kind of don't really want to die, but I also don't want tanking. So I have rapid on my Whis because he doesn't really have that much health. I don't want him to tank. I would prefer to him to just not take damage. And then Boo has vitality, he has crit resistance, block. The giveaway, I was thinking about just doing all four when all the questions are done. And I'm about to end the stream. I was thinking about doing that, but it really depends how many questions we have. If it starts getting kind of late, then I'll just start doing them randomly throughout. Um, when I do give the giveaway though, if you are a winner, please send me a DM over here on Twitch. Um, and then, I will contact you to ask you for your PayPal. Oh, it's already 3:30. Already 3:30 in the morning for you. Well, you know what? Let's how about we do one right now then? So, I don't know how many people are here, but okay. Winner right now is MN Chow. Audio way? I'm not sure what audio way means, but MN Chow, if you could just send me a direct message on Twitch, I will type out a message. You can just click on my name and then click on whisper and then just send me a message on Twitch, all right? And put your PayPal over there or your Cash App email. Oh, you're already here. So I can send you your prize. So let me put that back. All right. If you had already entered the raffle, you're still in, except MN Chow. I am trying to not have one person win all the money. So you are actually not in the next giveaway. But everyone else, if you had already entered, you're still entered on the next one. All your names are still here. Let me scroll up to before all these raffle entries. Let's see. What was the question? Oh man, I'm scrolling up a lot. A lot of entered giveaway messages here. Nikkei Valdez, thought you were a woman this whole time. Okay. No, definitely not. Well, I don't know. I don't think I can even scroll up far enough. So, if you had a question that I didn't answer, please just type it in again. So we entered out. No, you have to type exclamation mark raffle to join. What's my YouTube channel name? Let me open up YouTube here. And I'm gonna need you guys to not make fun of me, alright? I made my YouTube when I was like 10 years old. And I never changed it. And I don't plan to. So, YouTube channel. Here we go. Yeah, shut up, Liz. Alright, so back to the chat. What was I doing? Alright, so there's crit resistance, tenacity, block, all there. Where's the bleed resist? There is no bleed resist ability. There's no such thing right now. Maybe in the future. Yeah, fuck you too, Liz. Maybe in the future, but right now there is no such thing. Best thing you could do would be, the tenacity, so that if a bleed crits, you'll take less damage. It was not functioning, but they're gonna fix that next week. Um, I'm really liking these buffs. Free succession of bleeding heroes. I'm not sure if this is succeeding into bleed or succeeding bleed into something else. I don't think the English here makes too much sense, but maybe they just. Ooh, damn, that was actually pretty loud. But maybe they just mean that as long as a bleed character is involved, it'll be free. I do not know. So, which team comp you recommend for free-to-play player? For free-to-play, definitely bleed. So, let's see. For a free-to-play player, I would recommend, if you can fit it in, definitely wait for a Hero to the Rescue event to get Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And that should be your only Triple S character, the only one you get. Um, in the front line, you're going to have either Kid Buu or Cell. Obviously, since you're free, just use whichever one that you get the most shards for. The easiest one for you to upgrade, use that one. If you get more Kid Buu shards, that's just the way your luck goes, then use Kid Buu. If you get more Cell shards, use Cell, right? One of these two will be in the first position. After that, I would recommend. Geez, that's still loud. I could have sworn I lowered that. Oh man. No, don't use Dabra, please, for the love of God. Would Jaco or Kibito be better on crit team to battle bleed? If you're battling bleed specifically, it depends what kind. If they are a Vegito team, then just use Kibito. If they are this free-to-play team with Majin Vegeta, use Jaco. Um, so your first position will be one of these two, and then in your second position, so let me actually, so right here where I have my Whis, uh, notification tab on Discord. Oh, I just have Discord constantly in streamer mode, so I don't actually get pinged all the time. The notifications will still show up, and I'll still have that little 1 or 2, that number, to tell me, hey, you have notifications here, but it won't make sounds because streamer mode is on. Um, why Bleed Hand ain't good? Bleed Hand is good. He's just not the best or the most synergized character. Um, but yeah, so the first place will be one of these. In the second position, I would probably put Sorbet as the second position, and then the third position, so the first character in the back line, would be your Super Saiyan 3 Goku. No Bleed is not dead. And then behind Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the rest of the positions, I would have first Babidi in position 4, and then Majin Vegeta in position 5. That would be the best free-to-play team, because Bleed is just kind of, stupid busted. Um, but that's your goal. If you're just doing free-to-play, that's your goal. How to get fast resources for Super Saiyan 3. So you need to save 8,888 diamonds and a Shenron card to redeem for him in the Hero to the Rescue event. The easiest way to get that is Karin Tower. Whoops. Right here. So, put the first 3 positions give you Shenron shards. This is the easiest way to do it. And then, where was the other one? Oh, here. Temple Trial. So these will also give you Shenron shards every 10 floors, I believe. Alright, so every 10 floors, ending in odd numbers, you get 10 Shenron shards. Easiest way to get Shenron. So if you're doing Temple Trial, 50 floors will give you a free Shenron. And then if you're doing the Karin Tower, hopefully you're doing both. You know, every 2 days, if you get rank 1, every 2 days you can get 5 over here. So those are the easiest ways to get your resources for Super Saiyan 3. Wait, what's the difference between... is that your first comment? I'm not sure what you mean. My team is weak, only like 190, 180, 160. Okay, so the game doesn't let you get more than 30 levels between your highest character and your lowest. It will literally give you this red lettered message underneath, right? So, if your team itself is weak, it might be because you are spreading your damage sources too thin. So if you have 3 damage dealers, you're not really going to get far. Ideally, you want 1, maybe 2 damage dealers, and then a bunch of supports to keep them alive or increase their damage. So, you know, I have 2 damage dealers. I have Vegito and Frieza. And then I have Whis to heal them, as well as increase their stats, right? And CC the enemy team. Yeah, sure, Kirito. I'll see you. And then I have 2 tanks to try to keep them safe. Well, this one isn't really a tank, but he is tanky. He can take some damage. And on top of that, he lets Vegito hit 2 times. So if your team itself seems to be weak, you might be spreading yourself thin. Does my Frieza actually do damage? Yes. It's really too bad you just missed my... No, you were here, weren't you? I just fought Slazar in the clan treasure hunt thing. Yeah, oh, here. I just fought him over here. And I beat him, but, you know, I did my math out. I'm not sure if you managed to read it or not. But basically, if my Frieza is faster than my Vegito, what stats does a 5-star destruction staff have? So if my Frieza is faster than my Vegito, then whenever my Vegito detonates, Frieza will end up doing like 40 million damage because of his bleed stacks that gets detonated by Vegito. So my Vegito does in fact do a crap ton of damage, really. What's the best use of diamonds, in my opinion, for VIP 7-ish player? It would probably be to focus on leveling up to get better resources on these instances. So when I was lower level, I hate this stupid button placement. They just changed this. Actually, the one in the marketplace changed back for some reason. I do not know why, but this is kind of annoying. So right here, the resource instance Can you test your explanation? Oh. I used to max these out, especially the breakthrough instance. This one I always had maxed out. Um, it's just you always need these stupid breakthrough capsules. But yeah, I can do a story instance. So I can't quite beat these guys yet, I think. I'm not sure if I actually tried. Um, so yeah, for diamonds for a VIP 7, I would focus on those resources, leveling up and getting especially those breakthrough capsules, as well as the Karen Tower. Like getting rank 1 on Karen Tower is really important for me personally. It lets me level up my ultimates, etc. Like all of my waters are stacked onto this Vegito ultimate. Yes, the PTSD for Piccolo. Oh my god. But you know what? Next week when Frieza gets buffed, he's gonna have 50% heal reduction. So I should actually zoom past any Piccolo stage once that buff goes through. It'll actually really help me. Um, well, we already did. The dev said that she could switch them back next week in the update. But one of the other admins said that by the time that update comes, people will actually have gotten used to it already. So you know, if they switch it back, then people will just be mad again. So there's no point to doing it. I'm not sure what Moon is going to actually do, whether she will or not, but she said that she could do it next update when they put in the buffs and the bug fix. Um, let's see. So I did the stats for the 5-star destruction. The diamonds were the resources and the Karen Tower for me personally. Yeah, I can DM Kirito. Does my Frieza do damage? Yes. Yeah, my Frieza is he's literally less than half the power level of my Vegito. Less than half. Even my Whis is stronger. But he's also 30 levels below Vegito and 20 levels below Whis. So, take it with a grain of salt. I do not know Spanish. I can kind of understand it because I speak other languages that are similar, but I do not speak Spanish. Um, yeah, feels bad on the Dabra Black Goku. That's actually not the first time they've done it. Like the VIP 15, it used to just give you straight up a Shenron. Like the reward was actually just Shenron. Then they changed it for Dragon Balls, but I couldn't get the Dragon Balls because I had already gotten it, right? This was also anytime you see a set of Dragon Balls, that used to be Shenron. VIP 11, that was Shenron. VIP 10, this was actually the reward for VIP 10. And yeah, that was it. There's three Dragon Ball sets right now that you can get, and they used to just flat out be Shenrons. Which, I mean, if I had the Dragon Ball sets, I probably would have gotten Shenron anyway, but it would be nice to at least have the choice. Are you gonna do any more live stream? Oh, that's for amateur. Is he even here? Oh, hey, there he is. Nope, that does not mean beautiful. Yes, you can ask team building questions. I'm here to answer your questions. Please not. Hola, please not in face. I'm, I'm not sure why. Yeah, I use all the Dragon Balls for Shenron. I would have used them for Shenrons anyway, but just having the choice would have been nice in case I was missing that one double S or something. Um, see, how many Dragon Balls do I got? So explain Detonate. Oh, Amateur just joined. He wasn't here for the explanation. Sad. So I've got 3 Dragon Balls right now. No. Ah. It looks like this is going to be another. Oh, well, 11 minutes. Maybe I can grab Brawly. Grenade, safety pin, boom, boom. Oh, well. um, so yeah, the detonate, I did some math on it where I calculated my Vegito's damage without any sort of crits whatsoever, meaning that the nerf to the crit wouldn't come into play at all because I just made pretend I didn't crit at all, so it doesn't matter. And my Vegito would still end up doing more damage with these exact stats than the Mystic Gohan would with the exact same stats that my Vegito has. He would still do more damage. So really doesn't it really doesn't make a difference to bleed. Thoughts on Battle Pass? Do you mean this Battle Pass? This one right here for $10? Don't buy it. It is a waste of money. Do not ever get this. The only possible reason for you to ever get this Battle Pass is if you're desperately wanting 2 SS characters. And even then, you have to complete all 20 levels to get them anyway, so it's not worth it. This $10 is not worth it. No, I've mentioned this before in the Discord. It's not worth it. I'm sorry if you missed it, but if you're like on the fence, let me tell you, don't tip over the fence. Don't buy this. If you want to spend money, 15 bucks right here. This is literally the best thing you could buy in the game. Why are there no women in your top heroes? Because Vados isn't in the game yet. That's why. That's the only reason why. You know, um, right here. She's getting onto my team as soon as she comes. As soon as she comes, she's getting on. New players can get diamonds faster to buy levels. Technically, that's true. The problem is the cost. Oh, purchase level. So 200 gems, these go up every single time, and they do not reset at the end of the month. So if you buy 20 levels, and it's like, next level costs 5,000 gems, and then the pass resets at the end of the month, it will still cost you 2,000 whatever gems to buy one level. This does not reset. It is not worth it. Vados will actually be replacing my Whis. Yes. Yeah, exactly as Max said. Rather than a heal like Whis, she will give a shield, and Whis gives a crit chance aura. Vados will give my team damage reduction aura. Well, I mean, it shouldn't reset. I've had several people complain on the Facebook that it doesn't reset. So I don't know if you got lucky or if they just counted their days wrong. But I really couldn't tell you for sure because I've never bought this. So I've also never bought this. It's still at the very first one, 200 gems. I've never bought either one of them. Alright, so maybe just the days were counted wrong. I'm not sure. Yeah, also that you need to buy this every time it resets. But even if you didn't, well, no, I mean, if you didn't have to rebuy it every single time, then maybe it would actually be worth. $10, and then every month you can get 800 diamonds and 2 SS. Maybe then. But I don't know. I still don't think it's the best thing to spend your money on. Is Bleed dead? No, it's not. Can you say I'm a little naughty foxy? Okay. Is Golden Frieza worth on my team, and will he be out next Hero Rescue? Why are you asking that? You're one of the admins, amateur. You're in the chat with the dev. Golden Frieza is 100% worth on my team. When my Vegito detonates, Frieza adds like another 40 million damage to his detonate. I'm 100% gonna put Vados on my team. Hopefully, when Champa comes out, worth he will be a worthwhile tank to replace my Fat Boo. Um, but Vados 100% she'll be in the team. She'll replace Whis. Whis is definitely better if you are playing a crit team. If you are using Mystic Gohan, Super Saiyan God Goku, etc., keep Whis. Do not switch to Vados. But if you are using Vados and you plan to get into the triple S characters, Vados is the better one for you. Um, I don't think so. I think I had someone complain about that too. Yeah, I purchasing this I'm gonna say it does not add to your VIP XP. Is this a sponsored stream? It is not sponsored by anyone. This is my money that I'm giving out. Um, Although technically once I upload it to YouTube, the redemption codes are, I guess, sponsored because they're coming straight from the dev. But she will be picking the winners, not me. So I'm still not sure if that counts as a sponsorship. Yeah, I hope Champa's an actual tank. Well, in that case, no. Norman, you already know all three of those. uh, German Shepherd puppy. Yeah, the name change is throwing me off. Uh, really not sure. Yeah, I'm only level 14. You know, it's not like I'm spending diamonds to do all this stuff times 100, you know. Well, the Karen Tower, yeah, because I want rank 1. This is super valuable to me, being rank 1 on Karen. So I do that, but I don't buy extra moves or reset the floor extra times in Wild Adventure, you know. Time Leap is just Time Leap. I don't think you can speed that up. Friendship Point, I don't think my friend list is actually maxed, so this could be better. Um, yeah, that could be better, but where would you spend your money instead of the monthly passes, permanent passes? So the permanent pass is just permanent. The monthly pass I only got on the first week or first month that I played the game. And by the time the month was over, I was already past the purple weapons, but I had gotten it for the purple weapon, pretty much. Um, Besides that, it would definitely be the 7-day discount packs. You know, like right now, I'm at the time where I'm trying to do the God mode upgrades. So for me, you know, the Shinkaku capsule purchases and the Triple S Red Soul pick at will packs, that would be where I would put my money unless I, you know, actually manage to run out of Awakening Stones. But honestly, with how many of these things I need to do an awakening, I by the time I finish all of these to the amount necessary, then I already have the awakening stones, so I don't really need to buy them anyway. So if you're not going to be buying one of the passes, it's pretty much the 7-day discount pack will be what you're looking for. And one thing actually that a lot of people don't know, I don't know if it's just because they don't do the math or they don't care, but if you're like most of the time when you buy something from this discount pack, you're buying it for the item, not for the gems, right? Like if you just want gems, you go over here and you just buy gems. Like this will always give you more gems than one of those packs. So when you buy a pack, you want the items. Here's the problem though, right? So 15 bucks will give you 10. So if I want 50 times 15, I'm paying $75 to get 50 of these. But over here, 50 costs 90. Please do not buy this pack without doing the math. You will spend an extra $15, which you could have used to buy another one of these, and get 60 of these for what they're trying to sell you 50 for. The only difference is that you will get more diamonds, right? So you're gonna get, whoops, you're gonna get 11,760 diamonds there, and then 980, two of those per pack, and then if I buy 6, it's the same anyway, actually. So you know what? Same amount of money. You will get the exact same amount of diamonds, but you're gonna get 10 more of these. This pack is not worth it. Do not buy this unless you've already bought every single one of these that's available. Don't bother with this. Why can you not use Google Pay credit? That is because the app is not currently available for download on the Android Play Store. You can only use Google Pay if the app is supported by Google. So when Google removes the app from their Play Store, they no longer support it, which means you cannot use their services, aka Google Pay, to recharge on this game. This game is currently 6 months and 3 weeks old, I believe. So if you go to the main Discord page and you go to the upcoming events channel, you can see that I have actually posted the event of the current week for 27 weeks straight. So we are currently 6 months and 3 weeks in. Next week will be the 8th month that the game is live. Is this going to be on the Google Play Store in the future, I guess? The devs eventually will bring it back until pretty much, they manage to get their APK, their unofficial download straight from their website APK up and running, without any bugs. So if my AoE crit team is Cell in slot 1, triple Esco tanks 3, the crit Gohan in 4, Mystic Gohan 5, what should I fill slot 2 with? Super Saiyan 2 Goku for heal reduce, Vegeta for minus hit debuff with Cell, or a healer like Jacko. So here's the problem. You cannot actually have two of the same exact buff or debuff. The stronger one will always be the only one that works. So if you have a 50% heal reduce and a 70% heal reduce, they will not combine into 130% heal reduction. Only the 70% will work. So try not to stack the exact same effect. Let's see. So Triple S Gotenks is actually kind of tanky himself. So he can kind of work as an off tank to just keep your two damage dealers in the back alive for a little bit longer. So for your slot 2, I would actually put a healer. Which healer, unfortunately, depends on the teams you are mostly find yourself going up against. If most of the enemies that you fight are the free-to-play bleed teams that run Majin Vegeta with Sorbet, then you're going to want Jacko. If they run literally anything else, you want Kibito. Hello, Dark Wrath. 4 a.m. Alright, have a good night, Max. Do you want me to write down questions? Nah, it's good. I kind of feel like the questions are tapering off anyway. We've been here for about an hour now. So I actually, you know what, I might as well do another giveaway right now. So why don't we, Explicit Killer. I don't even recall him typing, but I guess he's in here somewhere. Alright, well, let's allow entries again. Explicit Killer, if you are here, please send me a message to my Twitch, just DM. Okay, that, I swear to God, I lowered the volume on that. I don't know why this is so loud. Oh, Killer, there you are. Can you please DM me on Twitch? There, you can click on my name and then click Whisper and send me your PayPal email or your Cash App email, whichever one you use. Am I out for the other giveaways or just this last one? Just the last one. It resets the last winner. So you are in this current giveaway, but Explicit is not. So there are 2 giveaways left. Is there any other questions? I'm honestly hesitant to get the Perm Pass until it is on Google Play Store. So if you have PayPal to do top-ups, then you can actually download the Android version of the official APK. Was this actually it? Or was I supposed to put game in there somewhere? I might have. Maybe I was supposed to put game in there. Yeah, I think I was supposed to put game in there. That was bad. Let's see. Alright, let me just look it up here real quick. This is annoying me. Well, hold on a second then. Pretty sure it's in here. Well, there we go. This thing. So these only work on Android phones. If you ran a browser account, download the one on the right. If you use the Google Play Store app, download the one on the left. And it should work just fine for you, but it does not support Google Pay. For the website, there you go. No, you do not always have to use a healer. You can get a second tank. It's just for really, really late game, having a healer is nice because you're pretty much gonna want a legit tank that can stay alive, and the healer will help that tank stay alive. And then either a second tank to protect your backline in your position 3 versus any characters that primarily target the backline, or, Super Saiyan 3 Goku if you're running bleed. How many cute waifus are in this game? Um, well, Vados unfortunately isn't currently available. That is the one that I really want, but I can show you a little picture of her right there. I don't know if you've ever watched Dragon Ball. Um, and here's all the females. So Vados, Android 18, Bulma's in here twice, Chi-Chi, Videl, and can't remember her name. Oh my. Well, that's from the future timeline if you happen to watch Dragon Ball. Yes, Nikkei Valdez, 2 more giveaways. Better to stack one ultimate or divide it up. It's better to stack the ultimates. So you can see mine right here. I have Exploding Wave first because it reduces the enemy energy, energy of the entire enemy team by 60 points, and that's just really good. That's just always the best. You're already in there, Chow. Then I have my Vegito Ultimate fully stacked. This is the only place I have any waters in. It's level 270 and it does the most damage. Plus it adds 1 stage on all bleed effects and resets the amount of turns that they last for. And then for my third skill, I have the Super Saiyan 3 Goku one because it both applies a shield break effect, so it's really good versus Kibito teams, etc. And it increases skill damage for everyone on my team by 10% for 3 turns. So, but yeah, it is much better to stack in one. And yeah, I'm actually currently using Android 18 as my profile picture. And I should probably finish my daily stuff. I kinda left this stuff to do after I started streaming. I did a little bit. I only watched the first Dragon Ball where he was tiny and cute and silly. Well, he's no longer cute, but the rest of that is... Started screaming a lot. Alright, well. They all scream a lot. Gotta do this 3 times, unfortunately, to get that quest done. Um, I generally just press drop as soon as I hit 9 turns left. Like I can pretty much tell if I'm going to win the fight or not by the ninth turn. So as soon as the drop button comes up, I'll usually click it. Just if I scream a lot, will you enjoy it? Depends what you're screaming and how high pitched. So if the questions have run out though, then I'll just end the stream and do the last two raffles and end the stream, and then probably go play World War Z or something. You need to watch the Latino screams? I don't even know what that is. The YouTube video will be up, first of all, after this ends, because I am currently recording this live stream as we do it, and it is currently at an hour and 12 minutes. And then after this is done, the video will finish, making itself. And then I will upload to YouTube instantly after. But how long it takes to actually show up depends on both my internet connection as well as YouTube's encoding software. Because sometimes it has trouble. I don't know why. Like, normally when I fight against Slazar, I'll record our fights, and it turns out to be like a minute and a half, 2 minutes long, but it takes like 5 or 6 minutes to upload to YouTube. I did not. I did comment on it. I did not ignore it. Oh, that one. Haha. Yeah, I ignored that one. So I guess I'm just gonna do the third raffle right here. Max, didn't this guy just go to sleep like 5 minutes ago? I swear he just went to sleep like 5 minutes ago. Neosa, if you had already joined, you are still in here. Um, it did not remove you from the list of raffles unless I clear out the list, which I didn't do. Oh, well, guess I'm gonna win all 3 fights today. Where can I install Pokemon Idle? Pokemon Idle has been shut down. The devs have stopped supporting it. So there is nowhere where you can download Pokemon Idle. Hung Kodak, welcome back. So I do this when I have like 2 or 3 left until I get to a 5 star because I need that for my battle pass. Ideally, I would like to get the mark reset stones, but honestly, as long as it's 5 star, I'll take it. Cam, oh yes, yay, exactly what I wanted. Cam spent about 120K, and his bank said that they could probably get him back 55K. So slightly under half of what he spent. Now, Akko, on the other hand, he spent like 240, and his bank said that they could get him back 70, so he's only gonna get back like a quarter of what he spent. So sucks to be him. But I mean, he joined Poke Idol already when it was on the decline and spent enough money to get rank 1 in freaking, 3 months. How much did Ace get back? I do not know. I do know he was one of the higher spenders, especially like in one, like Ace spends like he'll drop a grand in one day without even, blinking. But I do not actually know how much he spent total. I know it wasn't, up to not even Cam levels, but it was up there. For Cam and Akko, yes, those are 100,000s, enough to buy a house. Spent on an idle game, which shut down after 3 years. You were VIP 10. See, I didn't even refund. When I quit the game, I just gave my account to someone else who was still playing, and that was that. I like the way I see it, I spend the money to enjoy the game when I'm playing it, so I got what I paid for. I wanted to enjoy the game while I was playing it. I enjoyed the game while I was playing it, so I got what I paid for. So I have never asked for a refund on one of these, and I've played a lot of these types of games. Um, yeah, well, yay, last one. All right, right when I finished my moves. Um, yeah, maybe if I was worried about it, but I quit playing Pokemon Idle like a year before it actually shut down. So, and on top of that, I didn't even spend that much money on it anyway. Only like 3K, something like that. Now if this was like the Naruto game that I played like way back in the day when I first got into college, and I played that game for 4 years straight, then maybe, I don't know. I spent a good amount. I'm not even really sure anymore because that was already like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. No, actually, the Naruto game wasn't really an idle game like this one. The fights themselves were automated like this game, but Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, it was an idle game, but it had a a lot more things to do in it. Like over here, you get gears, weapons, earrings, spirits on each character. Over there, you also had gems that you can embed into the gear for bonus effects and stuff, which are kind of like the spirits here. Um, but you also had like you played your own main character. You also had to play that, and actually, I think the YouTube channel that I linked earlier has one video on it, from that Naruto game. Uh, oh, this was a major update. So this was my main character. They introduced reincarnation levels into the game, and this was when I did my main character. So this is like the only video showing it. At this current point in time, I was VIP 9, but I still played for like an additional 2 years after this. And VIP 9 in this game, I believe, was 7 grand. VIP 10 was the max, and that was 10 grand. I'm, I don't think I ever actually hit VIP 10 on this game though. So, at least not that much. What, the Naruto? Oh, the Pokemon game? Yeah, the Pokemon was alive for 3 years. The Naruto game, as far as I know, it's still up, but I played it for 4 years before I stopped. So, um, you spent 14K on Game of War. That sounds familiar, but I can't quite recall. Oh yeah, Unlimited Ninja. Yes, that is the game. I couldn't remember the name for the life of me. It's been so long, but that is the game. Is it possible I might play League after this? I was thinking about playing World War Z, because I just got that game a couple days ago, but maybe amazed you can play these games for so long. Well, it's mostly because I'm doing the stream at the same time and answering some questions. But most of the time, I'll put in like an hour a day of actual, making decisions and going through the daily stuff. And then after that, I just check in once every like 6 hours to use like the timed things. Um, so like Karin Tower over here, in another 11 minutes, I'll get another energy to climb up, but I can only stack it up to a maximum of 5. So I think it's every 2 hours I get one, which means 2 hours times 5 every 10 hours. This will be maxed out. And then if I don't get on to use them, then I just lose out on any extras. So I'll come on, every few hours just to spend a couple of these. But like actually staying on and clicking around and doing stuff, it's pretty much just about an hour a day. Oh, Rex, how you doing? This is interesting. This guy right here, Shadow Frost. This guy right here. This is my buddy who I actually met on Unlimited Ninja like so many years ago, and from there found out we both play League of Legends, so we started playing that, and then we got into another Naruto game, and then he actually played a little bit of Pokemon Idle with me when I first started, but he didn't really enjoy it, so he quit that after what, like 2 weeks. You got to VIP 7 and quit 2 weeks in. I think that's what happened. Um, yeah, I don't know. Oof, yeah, I'm not doing any damage here. I'll just, if I don't die before round 9, then I'll just drop this. So yeah, I think all the questions have kind of ended. So maybe I'll just do the last raffle right now. I don't know, any final questions from people before the stream ends? If anyone is interested in voting, maybe you can tell me if you think I should go play League or go play World War Z. Because I'm being asked to do League, but I also just bought the other game, so. Well, no, the stream is gonna end either way because I have to save this recording, but I can start streaming again after. So what is, oh, my quest. That's why this stupid thing was red. Yeah, I have to go to work. Oof. Shit. I'll just let that sit. Alright, well, alright, so I guess I'll get on League. Oh, wait, hold on. Did someone take it? Oh, yes, thank God. I completely forgot this only had like 11 minutes left to respawn. He takes so long to do it. Alright, so I think that was it. Pretty sure I answered everyone's questions so far that they were actually willing to ask. In that case, I'll just call it a night and upload this video to YouTube. And then if anyone still in here happens to be a newer player on the really new servers, I think the servers are up to like 230 now or something. Um, Go to the YouTube video once it's up and comment with your in-game name. No, there's still one raffle left. Comment with your in-game name and your server number, and some winners will be randomly chosen and given a redemption code for some free stuff by the dev of the game. I do not pick the winners for that, by the way. So please do not spam my DMs for the love of God. The dev is choosing the winners herself. And have a good night, I guess. For the YouTube video, yeah, sure. Once the YouTube video is actually up, I'll post it in the announcements. I will not ping Dragon Ball though. No, there's only one left. So MN Chow won the first one, Explicit Killer won the second, Maxed Entropy won the third. So there is one left before I hit the 120 bucks. So let's light it up. Make sure that you have joined. So yeah, Dat Ninja Sam. I haven't even seen this guy type. Who is this? Who is this person? Am I in a call? No, I am not in a call. Your Discord is glitched. Please press Control R to refresh it. Oh, hey, that Ninja Sam. How you doing? Please DM me on Twitch with your PayPal or Cash App email so I can send you your money. Now, don't say that. This is already like my 7th giveaway. So Just stick around. Eventually there'll be another one. And there was a bunch of questions answered. So, um, yeah, I still don't have a DM from you. Hold on, let me actually initiate one, I guess. Whisper, please. Oh, I am not typing. Please send me your PayPal / Cash App email. Kitty, 100%. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope you got your questions uh, answered and stuff, and hopefully you'll come back for next stream. Have a good night, everyone. I guess I'll be streaming League of Legends after this. Hope to see you soon.